From his work in 300 to Wonder Woman to Justice League and Watchmen, Zack Snyder is among the most important directors in modern action and superhero films. And here on Screen Rant, we need to see Snyder's vision bring these 3 superhero movies to life. The last movie about the Shadow starred Alec Baldwin in the titular role, a hidden gem from 1994 directed Russell Mulcahy. 30 years later, it's high time the Shadow got the Zack Snyder treatment. While there were many similar characters like the Shadow when he first debuted in 1930s pulp serials, the Vigilante stood out for his powers of illusion, telepathy, and mind control. And although he first uses these abilities for selfish ends, the circumstances of the Shadow's strange life transform him into a dark avenger of justice. The Shadow is exactly the type of character that could use Zack Snyder's vision, and with The Shadow being a seminal work of 20th century detective noir, it will be quite interesting to see how Snyder attempts to subvert the genre's conventions. Much like The Shadow, this next project seems a perfect fit for Snyder's edgy style.
More than anything is a liar, a charlatan.
Snyder's maximalist, over-the-top visual style has always been his greatest strength as a director, and bringing Lucifer to live-action cinema would be the perfect avenue for this style to evolve. For those unfamiliar with the series, it's about the life of Lucifer Morningstar after he abandoned hell and the war with heaven, following his futile attempts to live his life in peace. From family drama and fantasy action set pieces to scheming gods and universe-ending plots, these 75 issues of Mike Carey's original Lucifer comic book series already provide the storyboard for the next big Zack Snyder project. If you've seen The Sandman on Netflix, it's like that, but on steroids. Rather than just one movie, we'd love to see at least a full-blown trilogy about DC Vertigo's Lucifer, comprising the first half of Mike Carey's original saga. And if this project actually does happen, Snyder's Lucifer could fit snugly into the Elseworlds banner of James Gunn's DCU. On the other hand, perhaps a more mainstream character would be a better fit for Snyder's next movie. Whatever the MCU plans to do with Doctor Doom, viewers are going to demand for his origin story at some point, and if the movie gods decide that it's time, Marvel could finally bring in Zack Snyder to direct a Doctor Doom origin movie based on Books of Doom by Ed Brubaker. While Doom is traditionally known as a supervillain, Books of Doom reveals that he began as a superhero and revolutionary in Latveria. From the origins of Doom's mastery of the occult to his rise, downfall, and eventual rebirth, Books of Doom can only really be told in live action through Snyder's eye. From Snyder's work in Watchmen to Rebel Moon, he's the perfect director for what could be the most badass anti-hero origin movie of the 21st century. But what do you think? Tell us your thoughts about Zack Snyder and keep watching Screen Rant.